In just a couple of hours from now, two of the most notorious killers in Los Angeles history will appear in court virtually. Eric and Lyle Menendez are set to make their first court appearance in 28 years. They are serving sentences of life without parole for gunning down their parents in their Beverly Hills mansion. But last month, the L.A. District Attorney George Gascon recommended that a judge resentence them, which could set them free immediately. Joining us now to discuss is criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor Anne Bremner. Anne, nice to see you again. This is a status hearing today. I tried to press the new incoming DA about all of this in the last hour of this program to no avail. He wasn't really tipping his hand. But can you walk us through the significance of what we're about to see today and what we're going to see moving forward?
Sure. Sorry. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Nice to see you again, Jim.
You too.
It's a status hearing because we have a new DA coming in on December 3rd, which is before the December 11th hearing for planned quote-unquote resentencing that was requested by the old DA, George Gascon. So basically, the judge today has to basically decide to say, will that date work for the new prosecutor? Will that date work for everybody else concerned? And what's going to happen there? Is it going to be a request for manslaughter where they'd walk out the door? Would it be a request to resentence on homicide without special circumstances? That would be life with parole as opposed to without parole. They would go before a parole board and maybe be set free. There's all kinds of possibilities in this case, but it certainly has changed with the new DA.
And that new incoming DA takes office next week. He says he wants to thoroughly review the case and the argument for resentencing. The decision to resentence or not ultimately falls to the judge. So how much of an impact can they really have on the case? Does it really just come down to the judge and how he or she views the law here?
Before this new prosecutor came in, I said there were three things in life that are certain: death, taxes, and that the Menendez brothers would get out. But now things are completely different. I think there are different sentiments now. We have a conservative prosecutor. It is up to the judge ultimately, but the prosecutor has discretion. It's their case. And this prosecutor said he's law and order. That's what he ran on against Gascon, who basically was a woke DA, he said. And that's why he won with this whole stance of law and order. So he's going to look at the whole case. He's going to read everything. He's going to talk to family members. He's going to talk to those that are against any kind of resentencing and make a recommendation to the judge. So that's huge. I mean, the judge has to be informed basically with what the DA tells him or her. And this DA may be singing a completely different tune than the last DA who lost an election. Some say he asked for resentencing because for political reasons to basically win the election, which of course he didn't.
Yeah, it didn't work out that way. All right. Anne Bremner, thanks so much for your time. A little tight on time this morning, but I really appreciate it, and happy Thanksgiving to you. All right. Still ahead.